Hello Vibers, welcome to Investors Vibe. My name is Philip and today we'll be looking at Hedera20 Hackathon, the winners or the projects that picked up some awards for the hackathon. The Hedera20 virtual hackathon is officially over. There were over 800 registrants and over 40 projects that submitted. And at the end, if you missed the event, co-founder and chief scientist Dr. Limonbed, SVP of Communications Zenobia, and Cooper were the people that made the live stream. So the first award was given by Almanino Signing Challenge, and it was won by Hashgraph API Portal. It's a web-based user interface for securely interacting with the Hedera Hashgraph network, open to everyone. They won one pair of Bose Quiet Comfort headphones per team member. Dragon Glass also provided a challenge for data, and it was won by HumanKind. They turn acts of kindness into currency for you and the causes you care about. Their reward for winning was 5,000 USD and 2 months of support from the Dragon Glass team. Hashing systems. Their decentralized challenge was won by Hashgraph World. The first place was won by Hashgraph World, a drag and drop low-code dashboard for connecting the Hedera consensus service with popular tools like Apache Kafka directly from a browser. Their reward was $1,250,000 in HBAR, so it wasn't given in fiat but the cryptocurrency HBAR. Non-selective reporting won the second place, a platform for creating service with storage of evidence and acceptance of an answer on Hedera, providing full report transparency. Their reward was $750 in HBAR, and the third place was by FinalPay.ai, is a payment stack for e-merchants and innovators who seek to create novel payments and interactive experiences for end users. $750 as well. And the fourth place won $250, and it was won by Cofund. Let's look at other awards. Mouse Belt Kafka to HCS challenge was won by Exiles, and MoonPay Fiat to HBAR challenge was also won by HumanKind. Another thing that they just won. Great for them. Their prize was $2,500 in HBAR and free access to the MoonPay Fiat to HBAR payment widget. Now let's look at some of the other awards, like the Hedera Social Good Challenge, which was won by Ocean Plastics Collecting and Recycling. They bring corporations, government, and its citizens together to promote ocean plastic collection and recycling and save the depleting marine life. That is great for the environment. Thank you, guys. Their reward was a 3D printer per team member. Oh, good. Now let's look at some others, like the Hedera Consensus Service. Now let's look at the top three winners, the third place, second, and of course the first place. So the third place was by 3IEIO. They help employees and employers create verified career identities from meaningful recognitions and engagements using the Hedera DID SDK. Their reward was $5,000 in HBAR. Second place was picked up by Public Pest Network, built a secure, decentralized network that makes it possible for researchers, farmers, and the public to submit, view, and analyze pest data. $10,000 in HBAR was their reward. Now let's look at the first place, the team that won everything at the end, and it was Exiles, who built an event listener that bridges Hedera with other blockchains and back-end microservices. This is what we are going to be looking at in details to see what they are doing, because I think it's very fascinating and necessary actually for the Hedera ecosystem. All of these projects did very well, and we are proud that they are part of the ecosystem, and going forward, we think they are even going to get bigger for the ecosystem. So thank you, guys. The community appreciate everything that you are doing. The price for the first team was of course $20,000, as it was already announced before, so it was given to them in HBAR. So guys, let's look at Exiles, the team that won the first place. There are some slides here that we'll just get through to see what they are actually trying to accomplish. In brief, event listener that bridges Hedera with other blockchains and backend microservices. That's all they do. They create an environment where appness and other ledgers, even if it is another blockchain, so that they can connect to each other and communicate. They will just broadcast what's going on at the other end. After listening to it, they will broadcast that as well, so that they will create this interoperability between the appness on Hedera and even other outside networks, and all these go through the Hedera consensus service. So it's a very big deal for the ecosystem going forward. So these are the slides that I'll be looking into, guys. It's necessary that we see what the team actually built that won them the first place. So Hedera event bridge and interchain connector. Leverage Hedera for your event communications easily. The problem that they are trying to solve, integrating and managing event communications between two systems, including Hedera, can be challenging, having a long learning curve and increasing time to delivery markets. The solution they are proposing is an event bridge that makes it easy to connect enterprise event-based systems, Kafka, RabbitMQ, etc., and other blockchains to Hedera. It is configurable, reliable, and easy to use to integrate. The features it has are dynamically configurable via API. Also exposes a REST API so that smart contract events can be dynamically subscribed or unsubscribed. High availability, then compatibility, as well as more blockchain functions for other blockchain networks such as Ethereum. Exiles features per network block time configuration, fork tolerance, resilience to node failures, etc. So it's also good for all the other networks that it will connect. How it works: it listens to the event on an appnet or a ledger, like I said before, and it broadcasts it to the others so that they can have that interoperability. So Exiles subscribes and listens to events from Hedera or Ethereum, more on roadmap coming. Then it broadcasts it to Hedera or message brokers, also more coming as well. So I think in the end it's going to do well. Cross appnet. So like I said before, Hedera consensus services is now focused on making sure that enterprises can build on their private networks, their private systems, but have the trust and fair ordering of Hedera consensus service. So they provide this consensus service to maintain the privacy that enterprises seek, but also have the trust that the public need to trust the systems or the information that these appnets are going to provide. So Hedera is now much more focused on this than other services that they are providing. So creating an interoperability between these is a must, as well as some enterprises who want to communicate with each other. So with this, it makes it very easy that they can run separate nodes and still have interoperability between themselves. So what it does is, here's an appnet A and appnet B. So it listens to whatever is going here through the Hedera consensus services. It also broadcasts it to the other end of the Hedera consensus service, to the other end of the appnet, and it does the same for the other appnet as well. It listens to appnet B and broadcasts it to appnet A. Cross blockchain. Let's say this is blockchain A and blockchain B, or let's say this is Hedera and Ethereum. Then here is the Hedera consensus service. Now here's a mirror node. So others will listen, and through the consensus service, they run and they provide it to the other network as well. So let's say out recorder, like they used here. A network built on this is a private network, right? It's a permissioned blockchain. So it listens and it knows whatever is going on there, and it broadcasts it to the other side, and it does the vice versa. So it's very, very necessary, guys. That's why I'm so excited for it. And here's the bigger picture, guys. They are connecting different networks, different blockchains, and different appnets, different systems, and all these going through the mirror nodes. And it's going to be fascinating, guys, how powerful Hedera consensus service is going to get in the middle of all these. It's a really crazy thing to think about it, how undervalued Hedera Hashgraph is right now. So user journey, you can build or download Exiles or download a Docker image, then you can run it and go through all these, and you get to check that the event is broadcasted and you can have it broadcasted easily. I think a lot of this is going to come at our disposal. A lot of information are going to come following this. Now let's look at some of other things that are already supported and some are already on the way coming. So Hedera, Dragonglass, Kabuto, Ethereum, Kafka, all these are right now listening, and the broadcasting side has Hedera consensus service, of course, RabbitMQ, Kafka, HTTP, Pulsar, and all these are also there. So these are coming, not as Redis, R3, and Ethereum, all these coming in the future. So it's going to be a big thing, not just about Hedera, but also other systems outside of Hedera. Because if R3 is here, then I think JPM Quorum will be added, and Hyperledger, and maybe some other permissionless blockchain as well. So now, next steps: development, listening and broadcasting support for more technologies will be coming. Then administration web app to manage filters, see events, monetization. Then business and marketing side, launch product website, define business model and business plan, get funding. And these are the teams that are going through it. So guys, thank you for watching, and I wanted to bring to your attention how important interoperability is in the whole blockchain space. If Hedera is not going to do it, then a different project was going to do it, but maybe it won't be the same as how the team wanted it. So a team that is close to the Hedera team itself can get the direction and can get the support that they need to build something that will be powerful and important to how the Hedera consensus service is going to work. So I think going forward, the team is going to give a lot of support and direction to this team to build the Exiles network that will help the team and help the Hedera ecosystem to make sure that the future is not just locked into Hedera, but also the powerful of Hedera consensus service spreads to other blockchains and networks as well. So guys, if you have not subscribed yet, please do it, and also commenting and liking the video also help with the algorithm. Thank you for doing those things for us and helping us grow the channel. Thank you. Bye.